All right, welcome back to Shooter Review. I know it's been a while. I've been busy like most of us have, but today I wanted to come to you with helping you acquire your red dot sight. Many of us today are running red dot sights on our concealed carry handguns, on our home defense weapons, or just for range fun or practice, target practice. With the red dot sight, you're going to have to train. So many people think that a red dot sight is a cheat. Okay, oh, that's cheating. Oh, you know, it makes, well, so much easier. And well, isn't that what we want? But this is not the case. One thing that's often neglected, and I talked with my father about this, because he runs a Taurus GX4 carry, okay, which is a great firearm. Hopefully I'll do a review on that soon. He runs iron sights, but he wants to transition to a red dot sight. But like I told him, here's the thing, Dad. Like a lot of people, is not one who puts many rounds through his firearm. He carries and he knows how to use his firearm, but he doesn't train a lot, okay? And like I told him, and I will explain to you, is if you are one who is not willing to dedicate yourself to training and learning your system, a red dot sight could be a liability for you, okay? Because what will happen is you will go to draw and acquire your target, and your red dot will not be there. Because one thing about the red dot, it is great for training because it will help you see the flaws in your draw presentation, how you point and line up on the target. And when you fire, you can also see the movement of your firearm and how you are managing your recoil, okay? If your draw presentation is off, the red dot sight will tell you, and it will punish you by not being there, okay? So you need to train, and regardless if you have a red dot sight or you running irons, or you are shooting a rifle, shotgun, pistol, whatever the case may be, you should be training, okay? That is the purpose of having it, is to be able to use it when needed, okay? Whether you're hunting or whatever the case may be. If you're a hunter, you don't shoot your rifle one time and then go out and hunt and expect to make that kill shot at 70 or 100 yards with your rifle when you have not practiced with your scope, with sight alignment, with knowing where your bullets will impact at whatever range you are. So do you need to aim a little high because your bullet's going to drop at a certain distance, okay? These are things that you need to know, and you need to be able to readily access mentally in any peculiar or particular situation. But what we want to talk about here today is helping you acquire this red dot sight. So commonly, you want to get your good grip. As always, a good grip is not going to be down here, okay? You're giving too much room for the gun to reciprocate. You want to get as high as you can up on the beaver tail, okay? So get the webbing of your hand up into the beaver tail. So many talk about grip, different methods and what they say work. You know, do you give 100% grip pressure, 60, 40, all of these different things? What I will say is grip with your pretty much everything that you have, short of trimmers. So, because you want to hold on to this thing, and in a self-defense situation, you are going to grip like your life depends on it, okay? So you put a good grip, and when we talk about pressure, this is the way I look at it. I focus on this middle finger here, and right underneath, this is going to be your strongest grip, okay? The pinky is the weakest finger. A lot of people say I focus on gripping with that pinky, you know, putting a lot of pressure on the pinky. That's the weakest finger. I'm gonna say make this. So you're grabbing. See that circle? Focus on that. Getting that grip, and then let your other fingers follow up. If you do that, make sure that is tight. The rest of the fingers will fall into place, and you will be high up as you can on your beaver tail here, and you will have a strong, firm grip. Second, support hand. The meat of this hand is going to go right into this available area right here. Come around, cup. Here you have established a firm shooting grip. Now, when drawing, where we have problems with getting this sight lined up. Many will say, well, with my support hand, when I draw, on Modern Samurai Project, I focus on the finger. This finger indexing on the trigger guard. And then that's how I establish my grip. I've worked on that. I find it inconsistent. Yeah. This is the way I look at it. This palm and this palm. So if I have my pistol in my hand, when I draw out, okay, well, I want to do this support hand as I'm coming up. I'm not trying to find this trigger guard. No, what I'm doing is looking for this other palm. So just naturally, you're going to be able to go to the, it's like clapping. You don't have to look to clap. You know your hands are going to meet. Okay? Likewise, when I get ready to present, I want to bring these palms together. So when I bring these palms together, it's automatically, and it works with our sight presentation, and that's where it's going to go into. So many times where we draw and can't find that dot or need to fish because your hand placement is wrong or whatever the case may be. If you would draw like this, give this a try and see if it works for you. I found out over a few years of running red dot sight and trying different things that have been inconsistent. This has been the most consistent for me, is when I draw, okay, bring these palms together and push out. And that dot is there every time. It is there every time. Whatever the reason would be, when you do this, your arms align up perfectly together to give a straight presentation. Whereas if you try to index on the trigger guard or just focus on grabbing the other hand, you're going to have a different pressures, or your hands are going to line up differently, which are going to affect the positioning of your firearm. So for instance, I grab and I'm indexing here. Well, when it closes, look at the difference here. See that gap? So I'm trying, and look where my hand is up here. I have that's a whole different grip than my preferred shooting grip and the good grip that I have established. Say I'm just focusing on just grabbing this other hand. Okay, well, once again, that is inconsistent. There's a gap right here. Okay, and then when I draw out, that sight is, okay, where? It was extremely off to the left. But if I just bring these palms together, just like I'm going to clap, it is dead center of the glass. Dead center. Every single time. Every single time. So, I just want to give that to you. Try it out. practice with it, focusing on the clap. The clap, I will call it a clap technique, okay? You're trying to clap. Clap and wrap. And when you come out, it's there every single time. Every single time. I hope this helps. Get out there and practice. This has been Shooter Review.